Okay, we are back. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time now, about a week. I gotta remind myself of the circumstances. Right. Okay. Okay. So, that's right. We're kind of hoping to claim this as our area, as Greece, right? And so we got forward settle as soon as we can. But it's time for us to step into. We're behind on Solaris. I guess we're not. We kind of poke in there, right? Like, look at how many turns it's going to take for us to get the other three. But, yeah, we're behind a little bit here, too. Alright, fair enough. Well, classical era has begun. This has sort of been a good start, I would argue. Hard to really tell what's going on around us, but... Well, we got the Scythians up here. They'll wreak havoc upon everyone to the north. We got India. We have Persia. We have the Mapuche. We have Dido. So we got to get to the coast. A lot of stuff going on, but dedication time. So we've earned a golden age along with the Scythians, who are our friends. Everyone else stuck to normal, so we get a bit of a leg up here. And we get a dedication. So, naturally speaking, I think we should lean into it and go pen, brush, and voice, because that's just going to allow us to really bounce forward and hopefully get to that settler as soon as possible. Then we're going to go to the civics, and obviously I want Classical Republic. You get to recruit a great person, which is a great scientist. Tales of Miletus. Interesting. I wish they had information on this. What do we get here? So triggers are Eureka and 2 inspiration. Never a bad thing. Getting great people has given us the Enlightenment trigger. Where's that? State religion is Enlightenment. Where the hell is Enlightenment? Oh, way the hell over here. Earning through great people. Wow. Production. Nothing to build at the moment. So let me just remind ourselves of our city. We got a campus, a holy site, oracle. Probably looking at a circumstance in which we have our 3... Shit, I just realized something. We might not be making this an urban city, because we don't have the tiles around it to do so. We definitely want to throw up an Acropolis here and probably a government plaza here. So, as a result, why don't we... Do we have anything to actually improve for the builder? No. We even have a builder up to boot. So what are we working on? The resources that we've improved. Fair enough. Not sure I need a builder at the moment. Maybe we can focus on spreading our religion, but we don't actually have the infrastructure to do so. So maybe for now we just bolster our science output in order to help us get out of the ancient era as far as that goes. Definitely looking at literary tradition, and we get a slot down here. What the hell is this? Legacy, that's a bit strange. Not sure what that's all about. Land surveyors probably works. Oh, what am I talking about? Parfait. Up in the north, we have a scout who's gonna do just fine against that warrior, and a scout here. They're gonna continue to survey the land. We'll push deeper into this area to have it uncovered. Well, we got 3 scouts up, eh? Holy shit. Meanwhile, you can take this guy out, and you guys can come back home. We have 2 scientists. What's this guy doing? Oh! Are you kidding me? What was that? Military training. Oh, that's one of the random we got. So, I guess we've triggered Eureka for the last one we hadn't triggered yet. Fair enough. They're all boosted. So let's get Classical Republic done so we can expand our policies. And then we can move on to something else. Because we've stepped into the new age, they want a plaza. That'll come. Palmyra will probably be one of our main city-states. The big issue is... So we have them at this point. Who else can we grab? Jerusalem wouldn't hurt our feelings. They're technically not within the Empire, but Dido's got a big hold on that. Dakar. Ooh. Wow, really? Damn, I actually want that. But Laturo is up our ass with envoys. Jesus, I wonder why. Did he build the Apadana or something? No. Maybe it's his agenda, like his hidden agenda. Well, I don't really benefit from this. However, I do benefit from having a city-state under our fold. So for now, I'll throw one in there. What do they want? Landscape garden? Wouldn't hold your breath on that one as much. Okay, God Queen. It's quite alright.
Bronze is the mirror of the form. Wine of the mind.
Love it. Beautiful. Bronze working is huge. Damn. Alright, let's hope we can get out of that alive. Let's continue to explore. Continue to explore. I'd like to actually set up my soldiers in a position that helps us secure that that'll be the next place we get. Don't need fishing yet. Temple of Artemis. Let's go for that because we have a camp. So we can build that here. Open skies. Interesting. Cities adjacent. Regional tiles adjacent to a campus with +1 science. This could be like a science city. Only thing of note is we're doing this because this is going to be such a good location. It's going to be like a tourist trade capital. This, we don't really have a spot to settle in this one. We can't if we wanted to, unless we settle right there, which is just not a smart thing to do. Okay. Great Sovereign goes to an unmet civ. Name for us. Trades available, and we discovered iron, which I'd imagine is in our city, right? Or under one of our districts. Oh, there's iron right there, dumbass. So let's go work on that. We have a free citizen? Not at the moment. 22 turns before we get one. Exploring. Let's get you guys kind of set our pick. But we don't have open borders yet. Scythia is doing a great fucking job. Civically. Wow, what a great start for Scythia. They're going to be an absolute terror. Okay. Wow. Level 3 scout mulched in the north. Well, this guy's going to have to pick up the slack. Still can't do it. We need 7 pop. Ugh. We're having a hard time with this population growth thing. That's going to set us back. Okay, hold on. Although, now that I realize it, we don't really have a whole lot of food in general. One turn, I'll switch one of my policies to food. But we'll keep the campus research going. Actually, I should get Hoplites and Peltis up and running because that is going to help us hold our border. And we should actually bring our Slinger home to upgrade him. We'll just kind of set the pick against the Mapuche, who might be looking to come our way.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
Classical Republic. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, we can take one of these, put them into charismatic. Okay. That's probably pretty good too. But, Jesus. Alright, 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 hold on. We already have harvest calendars up, so I guess I'll go for... Maybe we need housing, so maybe I do get some builders up. A lot of charismatic policy going on at the moment. Perfect. That's huge. Didn't mean to hit that key. Pyramids have been built by somebody.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns. War is hell.
Well, fair enough. Okay, calendar. Probably a good place to go. And territory. Definitely a good place to go, plus gives us a governor title. The Apadana. We're just looking at Temple of Artemis, so hopefully we can make that happen. Hoplites, let's go. And Temple of Artemis time. Sure. I don't see why not. That's kind of all we're gonna get out of this, I guess. Yeah. He's really tucked into the mountain there. Keep misclicking. Wait, am I trapped here now? Oh, jeez, okay.
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Well, we'll definitely be going all out on our settlement policies once... Oh, hold on. Once the settlers are up, which is going to be in 5 turns. So our next policy change going to be a lot of settlers. Production towards wonders, 100%. Lapel tests, let's go. Okay, thanks for trapping me, dickhead. Oh, alright. Hopefully, they have territory, but so do we. Yeah, this will be a really good city. A proper urban city. Where we can build campus, and then our 3, like... You know what? I gotta start planning a little bit here, right? It's going to be our forward-facing, so for it to become like the trade capital of our, colony probably makes the most sense. So if I can place these down, it's deterrence from doing anything else. That'll be good. And then probably put an encampment here to create a tough pass to breach. Dude, I'm getting blocked by all these fucking NPCs. Oh my god, that's fine. Oh! Are you serious? Oh, on a government plaza? Of course. When that time comes, it'll be legendary. There we go. Still plenty of terrain to uncover on this continent. I think for the next Civ 6 run, I'll do a Terra map style. I should... Just because, So what's this? Marching towards harbor and its buildings. Yeah, okay, so let's do some more planning over here. So obviously this is a no-brainer. You're putting a harbor here, abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, +5, no shit. Could put the city here instead to benefit from... Actually, yes. The reason for that is then I can get this crab, and I can put a fishing village here. Then we have to consider what else, right? Because what is this whole thing? +1 amenity and +3 gold for each district in the city adjacent to the coast. So I guess in theory, I'd probably pretty smart to do like an industrial zone here. And what I can do then is I can put a mining colony here, and then I can build all these up. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. And then probably want to get away with, like... Do we build Colossus in here? Right? Like, can't be built on a lake. Understood. Intriguing. Seagrass. How else can I get a nice... I don't know, we'll see. This should be like a campus. Or something of the sort. Or is it better if it's a holy site? I suppose it matters not. What is a campus for now? I suppose maybe a Acropolis? I don't know. I'm not sure about those, but definitely want to use them. Alright. Let's see here. So... Or wait a minute. Do I put this here? Although it would be such a gold provider if I did do mining colony. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? Yeah. We'll see how that goes. For now. Because if this is going to be a proper city, then we definitely need a provider. We'll see what else we get out of it, like... I'm not sure. Sorry, a little distracted there for a moment. Just trying to plan the empire out a little bit. Which I think is important to do. Oh, the Hittites. Very nice. What is their bonus? It's pretty good.
I never think of the future. It comes soon enough.
Okay, calendar. We'll hit up masonry. Oh, why did I do that? It's ill-advised. Göbekli Tepe. Granada, Hadad, Valletta, Jolo, Dakar, Maya, Levanta, Jerusalem, Palmyra, Guadalupe. Interesting collection of city-states. Hey!
With its changing empires that rose and fell.
There's a big one. There's a big one, because we don't care about the actual empire itself, but it's time. Okay, so, let me think. Tell you what. Okay, let's disable all these and just do a full regroup here on this, okay? So, Corvée, because wonder building is the most important thing for us. And then I'll throw in literary tradition, because writers are important for us too. Even though we haven't built one yet, I need to stay in the loop. Then, we definitely want increased settlement, and probably best to do food. I'll keep the experience for our recon going. Charismatic. That's pretty good. Man, I don't... Settler production. Probably influence. Then I would like... Diplomatic League. Because of course... Go with Bureau of Barbarians. Let's go with that. Military tradition, get us in there. That'll actually be useful. Temple of Artemis is almost complete. Okay, got it. Thanks for the heads up. I don't have a large standing army. Oh, so he's like, don't go to war, bud. Regret it. My relatively small standing army is at least on a bit of a front. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in going the other way, right? Except for making a road, I suppose. It's only 1 gold. I'll take the road infrastructure. That might be a city-state I decide to destroy. Just because it doesn't really benefit me outside of my basic... Although I just sent an envoy there like a moron. +4 per turn. Okay.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy, and I said, Lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
Beautiful. Really, like...
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Amen. So what did that bring in for us? A Gouge? Okay. Not sure I'm into either of those at the moment. But we just got a cheat out on some military units because we would normally be limited by the limitations mod. Alright, Settler. Yeah, let's just do this. May as well just hit up military training so we just have it across the board and can move forward. Okay. Sadly, we're going to end up staying at 5 population after all that. By the way, I didn't even check what the Artemis does. It's so funny. Sometimes it's... my troops are merely passing by. Temple of Artemis. Let's take a look. So our bonus resources behave like luxury and provide +1 luxury per resource. +1 food from all camps, pastures, and plantation improvements in your empire. That's massive. And now whenever we build a ranged unit, we'll get a second one. Wow, okay, and we can just absolutely pump the bastards out. Little remains of the once esteemed holy site, dedicated to Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Temple suffered multiple devastations and underwent numerous rebuilding. It suffered damage from floods, raids, arson caused by a man named Herostratus, who just wanted everyone to remember his name. That's right. In its best days, the temple was made of marble, gilded in gold and silver. Damn. Shame. History can be a shame sometimes. Still waiting on the government plaza. How far away do I have to be? Well, we're not on his border, so he can suck an egg. Okay, next turn we'll have a settler out. We'll stay at 5 pop, I suppose. Oh my god, I'm getting donked on by a bunch of leaders right now. I should do an open border agreement with the Scythians, keep them on my good side.
When wasteful war shall statues overturn, and broils root out the work of masonry.
Alright, time for currency. Get you moving. I'm gonna buy the irrigation wheel. And I'm gonna actually buy another settler. And you're gonna head towards the coast. And I'm gonna build some builders, because our settlements are gonna need it. Very good. Let's get you heading back up north. Give this guy some units to uncover. Why don't we do this? Okay, perfect. So that increases our diplomatic visibility. Let's get open borders in there and we'll accept the deal just so she's happy with it. Scythian Republic. Great prophets and a great writer. God, that scout sucks, man. We will breach our promise. What the fuck? Fine, you pricks. What a little baby.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
Oligarchy, but we get some policy changes. Districts, cavalry, not really what I'm up to at the moment. Let's start pumping out these builders. As our cities again. They're gonna need it. All right. Let's go with recorded history. That's massive. Needed a promotion for that bloody scout. He was pretty sad and pathetic. Okay. Rude. Palmyra, can you move your goddamn unit out of the way? I'll do open borders again, just trying to keep these people on my good side. You know, I'm far away from some of them, but if the general relationship is strong, it's just something I don't have to worry about. I have a good-sized standing army at the moment. Okay, flood in the south. We can renew the friendship, which I'll obviously accept. And let's go ahead and promote you. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh my god. Whatever, it's fine. I hope. They got a second, wow, second city up. We're about to have our second city up. Ooh. He's got two things hitting me negatively. His hidden agenda. Is it because of my diplomatic visibility with him? Mashhad and Tarsus. Looks like he's going to settle another one. Holy Jesus. Wow. India just absolutely spread out. 3. Must have the settler. Alright, Statue of Zeus would be amazing. But in order to build it, I need a fucking encampment. Why don't we get a shield bearer up and we can have them on the front line? Argos. Okay.
I've lived through some...
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have skipped the quotes. That's lame. Let's get that running. Definitely start spreading our religion. What the hell? Okay. Buy the granary. I want to build a harbor, but now I'm thinking. Go with the mausoleum of Halicarnassus here. Acropolis here. No. Let's be smart about this. Pharsalos. Guess I could. Building wonders is pretty important. Get that going so I can explore in here. All right. Get you going to Athens. hopefully gain some help from that. Almost uncovered everything here on the main continent that we inhabit and share. Things are starting to... This is like where it gets interesting in the classical era, where everybody start... You know, the city-states start getting walls.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
Okay, we've settled a city on the coast, so we can finally go for this. Chosen city gets +1 housing. Oh my god, I need the growth rate increase. Let's get you to the front. Shield bearer. Oh, the great library. Oh, fuck. This could be massive. If I put it here and I could still do the government plaza here. Tell you what, let's, we have the capacity for another hoplite, so let's build that first. Bring them into the fold as a city-state to get the bonus from that. Yeah, whoa, what's going on up here? Okay, okay. Definitely want to get these cities growing as fast as possible. We'll get him back down here. I think this is just a giant mountain pass, but...
I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology, than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics, or exact iron-making without chemistry.
Okay. Games and recreation. Sailing. Let's do it. Okay, that saves some trouble. Wow, it's an actual mountain pass. Look at that. That is a city. That's a hard nut to crack right there. Let's get over there to grab the corn. You can start with these fishing boats. So we now have 3 city-states in the fold. And I'd like to keep it that way. Plus 15%. Alright, Varsalos hits a second hop. We built our hoplite here, send him to the front. Let's move you to Farsalos so we can keep the internal trade route going. And then we can use our money to build on a desert tile we wouldn't use otherwise. And I guess our Acropolis will go there. This guy's kind of stuck. I guess I'll have you go that way. We can get them to the coast and start exploring some of these islands. Like over here, I'll look into that. 9 turns, perfect, okay. Okay, so in 9 turns, this will get to 7, this will be done, I can build an Acropolis, then I'll pump out another settler. This will be at 2 pop shortly. Let's get you going to Athens. You build that up, which opens us up for trade. It's only natural that the Greeks would have a bit of a monopoly on marble. I'm still worried about the Phoenicians getting to this. So what does this allow me to do? Farms can be built on treasure tiles in the city. So this is an interesting one. It's not really a farm-heavy location. Or plantation-heavy, for that matter. Alright, so where do we go next, settling-wise? I think, because we have this... Man, I almost need like a city to help fuel the Empire again. But I think what I want to do... Settle right here. Ooh. It's up there. Maybe if I settle right here. That either. Whatever. It's 4 tiles away. Yeah. How the fuck do I get over there? Okay, so they've gone north. We got a spy, a sovereign. We have a lot of faith we could spend if we wanted to bring some guys in. We're about to get this guy next, 100%. Ovid. Maybe we just immediately recruit the next guy after that. What the hell, is this guy not working that farm? We need to grow this city a lot faster.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a close second.
Bread and circus. Okay, nothing we're really going to get out of any of those policies at the moment. Although, should I just do some sort of... Food is good, settling, we're going to keep doing that very shortly. So this is probably fine. The city-states focus... Wonders, yeah, this is fine. State religion, I suppose. Oh, I meant to change them to work the farm. Need to get this to population 3 ASAP. It's falling behind. Let's do it now. Sure, it's gonna shorten that, but... Yeah, 7 turns is better.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
Irrigation. Natural next step. Just repeat the route. Keep the growth internal. I'm gonna finish uncovering all the territory. Another spy. Great diplomat. Interesting. League of Prakovka is now Scythian Thalassocracy. Yeah, okay. Just an infrastructure time in our empire at the moment while we continue to explore. Our neighbors have all grown. Waiting for Dido to hit my shores, man. 4 cities. Yeah, India's gonna be a force. Oh, are they fighting or is there a flood? Of course I lost it. Of course. Those pricks. What? Oh, he's happy with my large standing army now. Got it. Well, needless to say, it's quite the deterrent. Buy a builder here, because I have the money for it. Do that instead. I guess we had an asteroid touchdown somewhere. Really nowhere near where I'm going to be able to get to it first. Awesome. Grab another thing of whales so we can start trading that as well.
We can roam the bloated stacks of the Library of Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize in its destruction the warning that all we gather will be lost.
Beautiful. So now I gotta remind myself what the actual wonder does. I keep doing this. Great library. So, get a Eureka and an Inspiration. Oh, they provide more. Receive a free one of each. Upon entering a new era. Wow. Okay. Sure. Very good. So we're doing very good in our historic moments. We now have 2 great work slots. Time to build the Acropolis. Interesting how that's 5, even though, like, come on. We have another wonder we can build. Not that it matters. How do I not put it here? It'll stand to benefit more. Okay, that city is doing quite well. I don't know where this fucker is going. What was that about? Okay.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honor than its conqueror.
Beautiful. Alright, Celestial Navigation time. And we'll recruit the Great Writer. And of course I'm grabbing Homer. What are we talking about? So I'll put one of these from Ovid in there. We're going to check these islands along the coast.
I held up a fistful of sand and showed it to him, asking for as many years as grains in that pile. Foolish me. I forgot to ask they be years of youth.
Oh, goodness. I don't know if I survive here. Please don't kill another one of my scouts. Oh, the Acropolis. Okay, beautiful. So theater gives me 2, but this is more like it. Let's just buy that right away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap these 2. So Homer
Let
can
me
put one
not
here.
then die ingloriously and without a struggle, but let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Beautiful. And then I'll use
Chance
him.
is all powerful. Always cast your fishing hook. In the pond where you least expect it, you'll find a fish.
Beautiful. So there we go. I mean, here comes the culture reign. We've already been doing such an incredible job with it. I'll get a temple going. The problem is I need to be 10 to get to the next. I should get a settler out sooner than later. Give me back Palmyra, you fucking daft bastard. Okay. Sandstorm. I don't know. I gotta run with this fucking guy. Put him to sleep. We completed the trading post, so we can just repeat that route. Keep the internal growth occurring. This is, oh, they got another city. So luckily they weren't too disappointed with our settlement choice. And we're apparently more interested in going north anyways. I mean, they get to Lake Victoria, so that's nice.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
Nothing quite to change at the moment. We still want to jump on. But there we go. We're the first ones to get to Ploak's Classical. We'll grab defensive tactics. Keep running from this fucking guy. Where's my other goddamn scout? Really? You're still trying to get over there? Unbelievable. Okay. So things are going pretty well here. Quite well, actually. Do I just go to the next post-classical era? I'm not sure. Depends on the time frame of it. Another settler for them. So they're about to hit 4. They're already at 4. They're still only at 2. So I just don't know where they decided
A vast tomb lies over me in Halicarnassus, of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
Beautiful.
And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by.
Damn. Okay, awesome. That frees us up to drop a harbor. Engineering. Ugh. There's just no way this unit lives. I just can't imagine being chased down by a quadrireme.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke,
That's a good one.
it doesn't have enough features yet.
It's a good quote. I guess I'm just going to be inclined to go for horseback riding here, but I can solve the lack of a... by getting in pasture there in time, so that'll be fine. As a result of that... I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait. What I'm more inclined to do, I'll grab a granary, help this place grow. But what I need to build that before I can... Damn, okay. Bro, come on. Leave me alone. Where is this scout going? Go here, man. Oh my god. The scout has always been the most pathetic thing on the planet. And I'm about to lose the 2 good scouts that I did have. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy that we didn't fucking come at you. So he is encasing us in, but that is, quite frankly, just fine. Looks like he's going to settle around here somewhere, so we will be fully locked in over here. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Anything else that's actually useful at the moment? Still no, because I want to break the settlers out. What did we just build here? Don't remember. Two civic squares. Alright. Damn. It'll be fine. It'll still be, we'll just be stuck at 7 again. These fuckers. Leave me alone, dude. Oh my god, I gotta get to this land. Just don't imagine that scout actually survives. What happened here? Another great rider. Okay. Thalastocrat, Tamaris, the Scythians, Thalastocrat. Oh. This guy's a fucking nuisance. Circling this island trying to stay alive. Okay, good. Our religion is now firmly seated in our empire. Let's get you over here.
A man on a horse
Boom.
is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Okay. Ironworking. Stop what you're doing. Build a stable. Christ. Is there a world where I get away to the mainland? I just don't see it happening. He smells blood in the water. There's no way. It's over. Oh! Oh. Bless me. Okay. What is this? So this is a great diplomat. And he creates 50 diplomatic favor and creates a thyroid with a promotion. Well, that's fitting. Beautiful. He didn't have a cavalry unit, so that's actually big for us. Well, let's see. Okay, the city's finally doing well. You come here. Convert. You stand next to this. Good stuff. You're gonna work your way down here. Holy fuck. It's like the Vallettas, they're like, no, we don't want you to discover that tile. Stop it. The problem is if I hop on land in sight of them, they'll kill me. No way. Okay. So, now what? More settler or builder, maybe? Civic Square Festival. We need some writers or culture or something. I guess I'll just head up here and see about spreading it to the far off lands. Terrible scout. I hope this guy lives. All I gotta do is get here. There we go. You're kidding me? Oh my... Get out of my way, Valletta! So we don't actually have the great rated locations for it at the moment, but at least when we do, we'll be good to go. The religion's full? There's only 2. Wow. It's crazy. Fuck you, Poseidon. The Poseidon? Really? I was getting harassed by Poseidon himself? Oh, that's hilarious. Damn, if this river floods...
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
There it is. Classical era borough will finally be unlocked. We just need to build walls in one of our cities, which is so doable. There it is. So, he's kind of created this arch, which is an interesting look for an empire. But he can't do shit to us. Huh. Just about time. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. There we go. The Persians finally got Pasargadae up. So it looks like they'll occupy this territory. They'll occupy this. They'll be over here. Wow. Oh man, there's gonna be a war. There's just no way there isn't gonna be a war. Alright. I can just get a second shield bearer up to the front. Okay, so the trade route now, because these cities are kind of self-sustaining at this point, I can focus them back on foreign trade. Sparta already at 2 pop. Probably buy a, oh, they got the wheat, fitting.
If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics.
Hmm. Population growth is really tough right now. So many great writers that just know where to put their works. Yeah, we want to try to get that religion spread out to the city-states. She might not want to. Oops. She's down still. She's good for it. There we go. Time to check out these islands and see if we can get another city over here. Okay. Yep, of course. Honestly, I should probably end it here. It's a weird, like, lull with not, like, a major turning point, but...
Justice is the bond of men in states. For the administration of justice, which is the determination of what is just, is the principle of order in political society.
We have that exactly. Oh, finally. I'll go open borders just to keep a good relationship going. I should probably do a quick deal. But tell you what, I think this is going to be the end of the episode. Obviously, we've gotten a lot done. We've established some really good cities that'll hopefully continue to prosper. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I don't even care if it dies. I just put that fucking scout out of his misery. He's been pathetic this whole time. You can sleep. Stay on alert. We got a good standing army. And, you know, kind of whatever comes next as far as settling goes. Probably going to settle here. Puts us on the coast, and... yeah. The loyalty thing might be a problem, so maybe I settle here instead. We still get all the tiles, so for sure. This will be a pretty good city. Okay, I think that's where we'll end it. Just a reminder of what we've kind of accomplished here. We got the Temple of Artemis, we got the Great Library, a Great Acropolis set up, hopefully a government plaza soon. Sparta has entered the world stage. We got a great city in Argos, which will become a great trade, like true city. And then we're gonna put this Zeus here. We'll probably go with an Acropolis here. And obviously we have our gold set up. I'm thinking if there's a way maybe we put a diplomatic quarter here, because this is kind of our front line. Yeah. Is this a better spot for this? No. So yeah. And then we have this city which continue to grow. Interesting to see. Right, we want to put this here. Interesting. And then perhaps we put another city on the island, right? And this would kind of complete our territory, which will be all over here. Palmyra, Qualawit, and then hopefully some influence up the coast as well. Jakar and Cholo. But yeah, until next time, where we continue to, develop the infrastructure of the great Greek Empire.